Hey guys, how are you doing today? I did not expect the nice outcome I got from my last video, where it resonated with a lot of you. And I got some really neat suggestions on how to update the retro tech that I currently own, namely adding a brand new hard drive to my ThinkPad. And I found a video by This Does Not Compute where he talked about the ThinkPad and spoke about how he updated the hard drive, or actually the ThinkPad he was gifted did not have a hard drive, so he added a hard drive and he increased the RAM. So I'm going to do that, but I have to order that stuff. And also I got another comment about how this gentleman bought, I don't remember what was it, but I'm going to share the comment here. And he was very helpful in saying what he added to it to make his retro tech distraction free. And I got super inspired. So I can invest in tools to update the current retro tech I have, and I can create more content for you to see me replacing the hard drive and the RAM and talking more about that stuff. So I want to thank you guys. And in the meantime, what we're going to do is I found some modern tech on Amazon, namely tablets, because in the very last video I spoke about my Asus. Am I saying that correctly? My Asus ASUS. It was actually a tablet, but I added a keyboard and now it thinks it's a computer. And I started to research different tablets, and I found certain tablets that come with like all the bells and whistles, and they have like a lot of storage, and they come with, let's call them accoutrements, like a keyboard, a stylus, a mouse. I didn't script the video. I just pretty much started filming myself, and I'm going to screenshot my phone, and I'm just going to go through these, and we're going to just talk about it. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I can't hide the fact that I love vintage technology, vintage tech. That is the older laptops, tablets, and analog tools like pen and paper things, and of course the thrift. Vintage technology, also including the vintage typewriters, the clickety-clack typewriters. Do you remember back in the days in school when you took typing class? I remember taking typing in junior high and then again in high school. And in junior high was the vintage clickety-clack where your fingers got stuck between the keys and you had to, you remembering that? In my last video, I spoke about DIY freewrite alternatives that you never even considered, which is an old laptop or an old tablet, even if it is a thick, clunky one. The premise is to have something that is distraction-free, or something that you can make distraction-free, so that you can sit down and write. And it doesn't have to be like you're writing your next novel or book, but maybe you are. It could be your passion project that you can plan out. Because what is your dream? What are the desires that keep flooding your mind? I know you have them. We all have them. And you keep pushing them away. But that is your soul speaking to you, your inner essence, your higher self. I talk about older tech and analog methods and things because I feel that you can make anything work for you. You don't need the latest gadgets and technology. That is the latest filming gadgets, cameras, and editing laptops, desktops, tablets. You know what you see the super duper influencers use. Heck, they also started from scratch. And I'm certain they were using things that they had within their reach and within their budget. You have to start with where you are at, with what you have, and be consistent and persistent to build a life that you love to wake up to share, contribute, to waking up and inspiring other epic souls to pursue what they came here to accomplish, to the betterment of humankind. All right, I'm jumping off my soapbox, because I want to take you down the rabbit hole with me. The vortex of how I research and discover affordable tech and such for you to start writing, creating, documenting for that life you want to wake up to, living the life that you love. Oh yes, the idea of this video came to me because I realized that some of you may not have or have access to the vintage tech that I speak of. No judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone. The descent into the vortex started when I was researching the freewrite and more wallet-friendly alternatives. Today we're going to explore some tablets, some modern tablets I discovered in my search on Amazon. And I thought they were worth a look-see if you don't have any vintage tech whatsoever, but you want some wallet-friendly, budget-friendly alternative to the freewrite. But the caveat here is, in order to make these distraction-free, you would have to turn off the Wi-Fi and focus on the writing components of these tools. Now, hyper creative teak, I know you've been requesting a modern tablet for the longest time now for your studies. Yeah. Now you must promise me to not go online when you are studying and writing, because you must develop your craft. And that must be done without distractions. Do you promise me that you will behave yourself and not go into the vortex, binge watching retro Trek videos? Yeah, I promise. I promise. Now, Hype, if I catch you binge watching retro Trek videos when you're supposed to be studying, I will take away your modern tech and you will get pow pow. Yes, ma'am. Hypercreative Teak. Ow! In fact, my ideal distraction-free writing tool would have the following components. Of course, writing software, something that you can create documents with, perhaps put them on a external drive. Another component I would like to see is an ebook and PDF reading software where you can annotate and mark up ebooks, books, and PDFs that you are reading and studying. A notes app, something that you just want to pull up a quick note and scribble something down and maybe even draw something. I would like to see that. And also a sound voice music player where you can upload some focus music to. Maybe a meditation track, but mainly focus music. Something that you could play to concentrate while you're working and writing and creating. These tablets I discovered come with extra features. They come with a keyboard, a stylus, a mouse, and of course a power brick and cable to keep them charged. Let's explore. I'm going to screenshot my phone because I am recording on my MacBook, and we're going to explore at least 3 of these tablets that I have saved to my Amazon list. Ready? Let's explore. I have my glasses on again because I need to see my phone. I'm going to screen record my phone, and I think it's recording. So we're gonna go to my list. I have a lot of lists on Amazon because I like to look at a product and compare and contrast and decide what is the best one for me. So we're gonna go to one of my lists, and let's look at this Cesi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Cesi UQ10S Max 128 gigabytes pink tablet, 10-inch Android. It retails at $90, and you could see here it's pink. If you like pink, if you could like, I'm gonna see if I could like. I want to see the keyboard. So it comes with a mouse, a keyboard. Pretty. What's that? Is that like a? I don't know if that's, hold on, let's do this. Hold on, let's do this. I'm going to tap it so we could see more of the product images. So it says Android 13, 12 gigabytes plus 128 gigabytes, which tells me that the storage is expandable. I guess there's a SD card slot. We're going to check that. It has a case, a keyboard. So let's see the keyboard. Oh. Mass storage, easy expansion. So does that mean we could put a SD card disk, and then they show the keyboard. It looks like the hands are how do you call it? Pasted on there. You can cook with it. There's a dual camera. I don't care much about the camera. I care about writing. And they also had a stylus, right? I'm not too crazy about the stylus. The stylus, I'd rather like to have a stylus that is, you know, it has like a tip like a pencil or a pen. I don't think you could go into fine detail with a stylus like that, but that's just me. I'm a little bit picky that way. And of course they have the power brick. Let's see what else they say about this tablet. Oh, and they have it in different colors. They have it in black. They have it in navy blue. Let's see what the navy blue looks like. And they have two options here. So if you want it to the 8 gigabyte to the 64 gigabyte, it's a little bit less, $72.99. And then the 12 gigabyte to 128 gigabyte is $89.95. Now, if the glare is bothering you, I'm going to remove my glasses because my glasses do not have glare. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to put them back on because it looks blurry to me. Let's see what the reviews say. Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry for the glare on my glasses. I like to look at the blue one looks prettier. Let's see what it says here in the, what's in the box. Wireless keyboard, Bluetooth mouse. Foldable protective cover, stylus Type-C cable. Let's see, I like to read the customer reviews. All right, there's some videos here. Let's see what this video says. It's just 13 seconds. Muy buena. She's like, oh, it's for my studies, my biblical studies. Okay. This customer, she liked the price. It's in Spanish. She's speaking in Spanish. And she said it's for my Bible studies. So it's kind of similar to like you want to do research, you want to take notes. But I like to see people using it. Okay. And I also, what I like to, when I read reviews, I like to see the most recent reviews, especially this year. So this one that says decent little tablet, it says here, I'm not big on tablets, just needed something to run a Play Store app my church uses, and it's great for that. So I think this person's like a musician. Yeah, he's a musician. He probably is on the worship team. Here it says, another one said he uses it to store and display song lyrics. Okay. Someone says that it doesn't last long. Someone else says it's good quality. Like I said, it's good to read the reviews and make your decision based on that. Someone says here it works some of it. Person says the quick setup guide stinks. The download manual doesn't explain enough about the tablet and how to go where on it. The keyboard that came with the tablet does not connect. Ooh, wow. All right. You did download the Netflix and the pictures are clear. I think also when you're reading the reviews, you want to find reviews that are similar to what you want to use the tablet for. I'm looking at the tablet as a writing tablet, something that is distraction-free. I'm not using it to watch Netflix or YouTube, or while these tablets do have that connectivity. All right, so this person wanted this particular tablet to watch Netflix in bed. Okay, so you'll see that on the reviews, every person has a different expectation of a tablet. What I suggest is that you look at the specs of the tablet and you decide and read the reviews and you decide what you want from there. We're looking at Cesi, and here is more on the operating system, which is the newest Android 2024. It says it's passed Google GMS certification. I'll have to look that up. Here's what I'm interested in. 12 gigabytes of RAM, 28 gigabytes RAM plus 1 terabyte expandable in it, but how? And it says it could be expanded up to 1 terabyte with a micro SD card. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, it has a touch screen, obviously, because it's a tablet. Battery has like a 10-hour life. Let's look at oh, look, they have product specification. Let's see. All right, foldable, portable, flash memory. All right, let's see. I want to see. Here they have the pre-installed Android 13 operating system. If we can, like, maybe I do this. No, it doesn't show that. So it has, let's see, Google TV. I would uninstall that. Sound recorder I would keep. Google, Chrome, Gmail, Play Store, camera, files. Okay. Well, you know, I would keep YouTube if I'm doing research on something. If you're doing research and you want to. But this is where discipline comes in. You don't want to like, okay, I want to research something and I want to find it on YouTube, and then you get distracted and you go down the rabbit hole of watching YouTube. You want to try to avoid that. Everything is Google, so you can use Google Docs if you want to write with that and save those. You have files. Okay, do they have, let's see, a player, drive, files, meet, maps, user manual, YouTube Music, Assistant. Well, they do have a Play Store, which means that you can most likely download some music player or stuff. So, okay. And then we're going to go check the user reviews. They're good and they're bad. You try to find what works best for you. Some will be detailed and others will not. Here, this is an interesting review. It says a real bargain. Keyboard and mouse are a plus. A cover, keyboard and mouse plus a cover are included. The cover is supposed to work as a stand, but it does not hold the tablet up well. So that's good to know. And that's the only negative experience this person has had. Person says it takes slightly longer to boot than most tablets, but it's fast once booted. This person's using it for video streams, and it handles the SD card better than other tablets without errors that make no sense. That's good to know. It's lightweight, the keyboard connects quickly, as does the mouse. And this person says, I could travel with this and use it as a small laptop. Okay, here's another one. Here's an interesting thing to make a note of. In this review, person said, I noticed one reviewer commented on the screen feeling more like plastic and the finger not sliding smoothly. It will if you don't clean the glue residue after removing the film protecting it. And the screen protector will have less air pockets to get rid of when it is installed. Ah, interesting. There's also a mention about the charging cable. This reviewer commented that others had commented on not being able to use a charging cable other than the one that came with it. But this reviewer said that he says he has a couple of 6-foot cables that he got from Amazon, and he uses them to charge his phone, his razor, hand warmers, and other things, and they work on this tablet just fine. And he has yet to use the cable that came with the product. So he recommends this for anyone who wants a decent tablet on a budget. Okay, so not bad. Not bad with this tablet. Let's look at another tablet. So the next tablet that I want to show you is a Lenovo Tab P11, second generation. It has an 11.5-inch screen, which is good real estate. And Android 12L or later. I don't know what that means because I use Apple systems, but I'm open to Android. And it has long battery life. What I like about this tablet, besides being a Lenovo, is that you can choose the package you want. You can get the keyboard with the pen, and what I like about this pen is that it has a tip like a pencil. And what I've noticed is that if you have the Apple operating systems or you have Apple products and you don't want to buy an Apple pencil, you can find a dupe on Amazon that has like a pencil tip. But if it's like Android, they don't have those types of Apple type pencils. They have these writing styluses that have a disc at the end, and I'm just not a fan of that. I personally am not a fan of that. But I like a lot that this Lenovo tablet has a pencil that has a tip, and it comes with a keyboard if you want to use it that way. Let's see, what else do they have? Do they have the criteria that I'm looking for? And let's see, they also even have packages that you could buy. All right, so it says here, screen size, resolution, operating system, Android 12, game with Xbox Cloud. I'm not into gaming. We're looking for something to write with. Double the efficiency, work on 2 apps simultaneously with split screen on mode. Okay, that's interesting because I do that often with my MacBook. Binge watch longer between charges. Well, I'm not looking for binge watching. Rediscover deep focus reading. Oh, okay. Get into deep focus reading more easily with reading mode. That is something I can vibe with. Now more immersive and easier on the eyes with mono and grayscale modes. So you feel like you're reading on paper. I wonder if you could annotate or perhaps download an app where you can read PDF files, ebooks, and documents, and then you can write on them and write notes on them. They have a 4 gigabyte WhatsApp notifications. They have 4 gigabyte RAM memory installed and a capacity of 128 gigabytes. It doesn't say if it's expandable Let's see. No, it doesn't. It just has up to 128 gigabytes. So there's like, oh, wait a minute. There is a memory slot. There is one memory slot. Let's see if we can see that in the pictures. Let's see. Oh, look. Is that? Oh, dear. Okay. That looks like a charging port. Let's see. That's the back. That's the... All right. Where is the memory slot? What's that? Well, it does say it has a memory slot. Let's see the reviews. Let's see the reviews. Screen quality, value for the money, build quality for tablet computer. Some dislike the Wi-Fi connectivity and disagree on speed, battery, and weight. Okay, let's see what people say here. This reviewer says it's a good tablet for the money. The version with keyboard comes with a case, which is nice too, but unfortunately it doesn't cover the screen when the keyboard is not attached. So he bought a second one and used it when there is no need in a keyboard. He does not play games on a tablet, so he can't talk to that. It doesn't heat up, and the battery life is good. Another person said it's amazing. For working and taking notes, it is awesome. The only bad thing that I find is that the RAM could be a problem in the future. But this person did not elaborate. But this reviewer said it's perfect for working and taking notes, which is what I want if you're looking for a free write alternative. Someone said great battery life, and somebody said circle of death. Oh, so this person was having trouble with the tablet freezing, but he was able to do a factory data reset. Yeah, you're going to deal with glitchy stuff. See, this person likes that the headline explains everything, plus like the long battery life and the pen and keyboard included. Okay. This person used to have Apple and Samsung devices, and he likes the performance of the Lenovo, so he's now considering a Lenovo laptop. This person said it can't be used for remote work because it's too glitchy. It will take you extra time. You have to constantly charge the touch input mode because the cursor keeps disappearing. And half the time the keyboard won't work. And this is a more recent review. So you can't change file names, type emails, update spreadsheets, etc. And you have to exit and reset a few times to make any minor shit. And this person said this is also too large and bulky to hold comfortably one-handed. So don't expect to use it to replace a regular tablet or e-reader. And this person hoped that it would be a good middle ground of a work laptop and a Kindle. Well, for this person, this person's not happy with it. Here, this person said that the Wi-Fi speed is horrible and the software is also horrible. It does not support YouTube TV and other streaming apps. But I'm not looking for that. This person thinks it's a paperweight. So it's good to read the reviews, considering what you want to get out of this tablet. I kind of like the tablet. It's like nice and sleek, but I would explore more what can be downloaded to this tablet, what and how those apps would work with this tablet before taking the plunge. Not that I'm going to buy it. There's also a lot of laptop Lenovo tablets here, like this one here, but we'll explore it later. This one here is like, I think $10, $279, and then there's another that's $289 down here. Tab 11 Plus first generation, long battery life, and also comes with a keyboard and a pen. Android 11. This has 253 reviews. Let's see, at $289. Supercharge. Connect your kids with learning, fun, and family. Google Kids Space, which more than 10,000 teacher-approved apps and games, plus hundreds of free books to help kids discover, create, and grow. So you can read books on this. Oh, but it says availability may vary by app. Okay. It says comes with the most helpful Google apps. Great for work, so you can tackle laptop level work, sketch, paint, or take notes whenever inspiration strikes with the optional Lenovo Precision Pen 2. Okay. So this is another laptop. I keep calling it a laptop. Tablet to consider. I like the pen. I like the looks of it. Let's see what people talk about. What the reviews say about this particular one. Great Android tablet. Great screen quality, fast enough processor, plenty of memory, and long battery life. It does everything that I wanted to do. Good tablet. Beast for the price. Well, this person plays emulators, and it's more powerful enough for PSP, DS, etc. He used this to play games, and the keyboard he loves. Okay, awesome tablet. Great value tablet. In Spanish, excelente. So that is the Lenovo tablets, which is a little bit higher, but still not as pricey as the freewrite, and it's a very possible freewrite alternative. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't have, well, it does did it say memory? Does it have a memory slot? Let's see product details. Does it have a memory slot? Product specifications. Storage capacity 128. And if you don't find the information you're seeking for on Amazon, you can always go on YouTube, because there are people who have this product and they will actually review it. Anyway, that's for the Lenovo tablets. Thanks for holding out and staying till the end of this video. I really appreciate you. You know what? I need to take this off. Sorry. Oh my goodness. My eyes are itchy. I've been editing for the past couple of days and caring for my mother. Usually the nighttime is the best time for me to get things done, but no guarantees. No guarantees. The video that I referenced in the silly skit is from the channel This Does Not Compute, where he built a retro Mac from brand new parts. And I found that video fascinating to watch because I remember using a retro Mac in college. And I loved the clickety-clackety, and I loved my major was in biology, and I was working for a microbiology professor, microbiologist. Let's see if I remember his name. I don't remember his name. I do remember his name, but maybe I'm not going to say it just for privacy purposes. But yes, I used the retro Mac with the floppy disk. And then I need your help with something. I have on order, I've already ordered the pieces that I want to update my ThinkPad, the hard drive, RAM, and I also ordered LibreOffice, but also I want to make that machine a Linux machine. And I have like videos saved to my YouTube lists to learn more about Linux. But I found this product on Amazon. It's a USB where it has the top 9 Linux for beginners. It says freedom of choice. And on the bottom it says, I'm just reading the picture from here. I'm going to put the picture here so you can look at it. Let me know if that's something that I should get, or should I look elsewhere because I'm very, very, very beginner, but I'm open to putting Linux on my system and learning more on using Linux. What I plan to do is that I've written a lot on my ThinkPad since then. I will move the files, which are in OpenOffice. I will move it to my small Asus just to have it there for safekeeping. And I will also have it on an external drive just to have for safekeeping while I figure out and tinker with the ThinkPad with the new hard drive and the RAM. I also bought a battery for this MacBook Air to replace the battery because it's been screaming at me that the battery is like nearing the end of its life, so it doesn't hold a charge for very long. As you can see, I'm not scared of tinkering with things, learning about things, fixing things up. I do enjoy doing that. It's something I realized at the tender age of 53. But you know what? It's never too late to start over again. You can create a completely new life, especially during these times. You can create a completely new life and really live the life that you desire and dream of. And a lot of people are doing it. If your YouTube page shows you, you're going to see a lot of people my age and above that are actually doing it. And we want the same for you. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for stopping by. I so appreciate you. Cheers. Oh, I always forget. Like and subscribe if you like the content. And I will see you in the next video. Okay? Bye.